But everybody's back up there like dead or something. It was like a huge crash. Yep. It's a machine, dude. All of you dudes.
Hey!
Oh. Let's go turn it in. We'll go see if we can do the other doors. And if we can, great.
Hello, thanks
We'll
so
do
much.
them. If not, we'll run around every area real quick. Well, I guess we'll do that first. We'll run every area real quick and see if there's any new quests or anything. You go to the entrance, man. What the hell I'm doing? Oh, fuck. And those thin pizzas you can buy at the store and cook up are not super filling, lads.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Not at all. Wow, wool. Flip silent. What you up to, man? Shit. Oh, I'll turn that in. Whoops. Well, we'll get more, I guess.
Oh, by the way.
That one's worth a lot. Nice, dude. Are you starting it up or what? Are you still working on something else?
Welcome to Swift Solutions. Oh, by the way.
For an hour or two? Cool.
Say.
should be the max level of storing more shit. And all those dudes out of there. Quite a bit of money. We'll just upgrade it all. Then we can upgrade this shit again, man. How much you do need, man? The Wanderer's Bazaar. Bazaar. The blonde bitch is a trap. The little boy, mum. Young lad. He's the king, man. He's not the queen. He's a goddamn king. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was a chick. Understandable. It's voiced by chicks, but so are most young dudes. Ba-da-ding, ba-da-ding-a-ding. Couple more people to throw down here. Let's get this one maxed out. No, my opinion's still the same, man. It's fun. I enjoy it. There's a lot. It's one of those, like, I figured I'd be already done. But if you want to do most of the side shit, it just keeps going, man. There's quite a bit. I'm not going to do everything, but I'm going to probably do all the kingdom shit.
Alright.
Yeah, it's about the same. I mean, the story, it's improved a little bit, but it's really not that much different at the end of the day.
Yes. Right.
Pretty much been the same from beginning to end. So we'll see if I get sick of it, but it's cool. I like the kingdom shit. If you don't end up liking this shit, I mean, there's not much else. Everything kind of ties into the kingdom. Yeah, the pet shit was bad. There's a lot of different kinds of gameplay and different things to do, but None of it's like really annoying. It's all pretty chill. Yeah, this one, they just make it more fun in this. I think those give me more, but I want to see what the end looks like. Ranked up a bit. Did it ever actually tie into the first? There's a few like references and things that I think are tie-ins a little more directly, but I mean I don't see a shitload now. It's not like hardcore. It's very light so far, but I mean we haven't really gone that deep. Jesus, man. Like so much an hour. I need to get this, man. I need the 500k. Alright. What are we doing here? We're gonna try another one of these, huh? Slake Thirst Oasis. Yeah, it's easy to get carried away in this game, man. For me, it's been pretty simple thing to do. Probably been to this Blowtorch cave before. As long as you like the base concepts, it's pretty easy to get into. It's an addicting kind of game, you know. When I just keep spending time on it. It's not like changing my world, but it's fun. What's this? Ah. And it's definitely better than the first game. That is without a doubt. I think the only thing the first game really did better so far is it had cool animated cutscenes, which unless they want to drop $1 million, those will never be around anyways. And the cutscenes are fine on this, and it had like more voice acting.
You ready for this?
And I suppose a better story. could argue. Well, the story in that kind of sucks. This one's been more simple and not as fleshed out, but it's more enjoyable. I guess it's more enjoyable. I like the story in this better. It's not like an amazing story though. But I mean, it keeps it simple. And it doesn't really try to be anything else yet, where the first game tried being a bunch of weird shit. Oh, the president's fucking the best. President's the best shit, dude. El Presidente. The president's godly, man. The concept of his character is pretty great. El Presidente. The President of the United States of America. He's badass. Guess after this one, we will I do a little fake. Not on stream, but we do it as we go, do one mission. I don't give a goddamn about the loot. I just want to get the hell out of here quickly as possible. Yeah, the last guy got me too. He's kind of in a weird fucking spot. That's like the only stealth section I can even fucking think of. What's happened yet?
You ready for this?
You're not gonna wait about that much. Alright.
Watch your backs.
His head like doesn't move when he does that. It's always weird. Rock solid. I want you to get all the chest and shit in these. It's like, I guess I could, but not really super concerned. Get one, why not? It's not even guaranteed the loot's gonna be like good. Holy shit, it's not even like our fucking straight upgrade for anybody but Heaven. Really that easy? No, it's not. Doesn't feel any easier than any other game. I mean, it depends on how you play. Levels matter a good bit. If you try to fight hard dudes, they will be hard. Like, go fight a bunch of crazy bosses. Normal fights are easy. If you just blast through the story like a fucking cuck, I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy. It might not even be like that over leveled. I mean, the combat doesn't ask a whole lot of you. What you see at the beginning is pretty much what you got the whole way through. You can just upgrade everything, get a few different abilities. Party members. It's easy on paper for sure, but if you want to go up against like a dude 10 levels higher than you can beat him, and that'll be a little more challenging. You might have to, you know, use the tweak system a little bit. And which is cool. There's a lot of things you can mess around with and stuff. The kingdom building, like what you want to do and when, it's not super hard, but there's some good choices there if you want to be optimal, where to put the money first. Like, I thought the kingdom building would just be like, you're just brain dead and just fucking spam A, but you get some choice. It's not like choice where you get a customized little where your building goes and the art and where you want to put up like a little flag or something. Like, I don't need that level of fucking bullshit. I want to keep the game rolling, not get too crazy. But overall, I mean, it's not a hard game, but it's chill. It's the kind of easy that I don't mind. There's challenge if you want to go seek it.
Here goes nothing.
And the first game was easy too. I don't know what people were complaining about. Maybe easy? I mean, it really just depends on what you're doing. I don't know. I feel like it's like a fucking meme right now for people to say that. I mean, it isn't hard, but it's not like it's piss easy all the time. I mean, it's chill. I still feel like I'm doing things. It's not like boring easy. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I guess Kingdom Hearts is of a similar combat style. Kingdom Hearts is a harder game, I guess. Kingdom Hearts has less systems you would interact with and fuck around with, but no, there's some challenge. I mean, if there are RTS battles, like, I mean, the RTS battles, if you do ones that are like way higher level, they're hard enough. If you do shit on level, I guess it's easy, but it's still fun. I don't know, the first game was like annoying at the very end. Just random difficulty spike that just wasn't fun. I'd rather that would be just chill and entertaining than like a really poorly put together tedious RPG difficulty. I don't know, I've never really had the game's too easy complaint. I could see, like, you know, I see where people might say something's too hard for the right reasons, but too easy is not like a huge deal. Too easy is a huge deal when it's like they're not even letting you fully use the combat system because you just blast through shit. Like I guess I could see where too easy would be a big deal, but the game doesn't have that much depth in each of its like gameplay mechanics that they really need to require much of me. You just attack and you dodge and you have a few other things. It's just that there's a lot of different gameplay styles and things going on. Like you don't even have to fucking do normal fighting for like long periods of time. Like it keeps it surface level, but it like spreads it across a bunch of different types of gameplay. If this was it, if I just fucking did this the entire fucking game and nothing else, like, okay, it would get old and it would be too easy. I would want them to challenge me a bit, but it's like, you don't even fucking do it that much, man. I mean, I've had the complaint of too easy. I have. I guess I was wrong about that, but... It's not a huge deal. I feel like a game's difficulty is just kind of how it carries it, man. Like, is it, you know, calling itself a hard game? Is it a hard game for the wrong reasons? Does the game have a lot of potential if it had the right difficulty, but then it's like too easy? They make it brain dead easy, like a lot of Western AAA shit. I feel like easiness, it just means like it never gets to explore its potential because it tries to, it makes it like a system with a lot of depth only require like brain dead levels of shit. Like a game where you have like, say, an ability that activates after like a minute that like lets you do a bunch of crazy shit and you can optimize it, but you always kill them within 5 seconds, you know? It's like you never really get to fuck around with shit. It's like I'll say The Witcher. Witcher's an example where they give you a whole lot of options and like all this gear and all this shit, and like you never use half of it. You just don't need it, you know? It's like, it's more of a pain, right? Like it's too easy. It's like they make it. You could say that's too easy. I feel like it's just crappily put together combat. Maybe not The Witcher, but there's games like that, you know, where they give you all these tricks and all these things, and you don't use any of it. Like it just sucks. Like they're not fun. It's a pain. It's like somebody didn't even test them. What was a game we played recently that did that? There's a lot. There's a lot that do that. They just give you all these abilities and guns and traps and it's just nothing, man. It's just fucking pointless. Like I try to use everything a little bit in games, but Sotarisoc, yeah. I mean, you can make things more complex just for shits, just to try, you know, like to have more fun with it. It was like in Zelda. Like you could just walk up and beat a dude down easily, but you wanted to try to like mix it up and do weird things with the combat system. That game made you want to try shit. You didn't need to, but for some reason the technology was fun enough where it made you actually want to try shit, where other games don't make you want to try to do shit. And but they still give you all these different systems anyways. It's just not.
Hey, grab this.
It's not good. I wish I had some more examples. Difficulty's easy. I mean, there's like tedious shit, you know, games that aren't actually difficult. They don't require like precise inputs or a lot of thought. It's just like pure tedium. Like a challenge that you could do in like 10 tries, but if you have to restart the entire game, you know, it's gonna take more than 10 tries and it'll take like 5 hours each time, you know, like that's not really difficult. It's difficult, but it's not fun difficult. Shit like that, you know, like infinite respawning enemies instead of just like good crafted AI and like unique challenges and shit. Like you can pick apart shitty difficulty easy. But picking apart easy difficulties being a problem is, I don't know, it's a little harder. Probably because people don't care if a game's like super easy, or some people care if something's maybe too hard. Like you always see people obsessing over hard difficulties. You don't see somebody like that often, just like fucking just going off about easy difficulty. This is the only game I've even heard anybody mention that kind of thing in a long time. I guess you hear about it with like AAA story games. I mean, they're story games. Like, yeah, I'd like some you know, decent gameplay to go with them, but they're not even trying to like trick you on what they are. Like they made like a fucking DMC game or Bayonetta where you just press one button and just don't look at the screen, you know. Anyways, I'm beating the dead horse. When I try to fully figure out something, or my opinion on something, I just keep talking in circles forever about it. Just the thoughts spewing out. Alright, tweak for this dude. I'll try the last door too, so why not?
I'll do my best.
I don't know how hard this guy ends up being, but fighting the elites is harder than this dude probably. Those aren't even elites, they're just dudes. Oh, that's all good, man. Nobody needs to be a combo partner. People do what they want. People will alert. People can alert. I'm just babbling. This game's been pretty low view the whole time, which is totally fine, but it just means I'm talking a lot more to myself. It's getting the babbling habit. And I fucking screwed my sleep schedule up playing it. I just felt like destroying my sleep schedule. It wasn't really like special reason or accident. But point is, weird times of night. Not the best for company. It's all shit, man. I want like the smelly boots or whatever the fuck. Alright, we'll see if we can do the last one of these. I don't think we've had any trouble with any of these, really. Yeah, the basic combat like this, the only thing you're gonna have trouble with is like if you're underleveled or you just kind of accidentally get clobbered by certain guys and the elites. The bosses out in the world, those are actually hard. And that's where the challenge would be combat. Shit like this is supposed to be hard, and it would be hard if you fully explored every bit of the thing, but if you keep danger level 1 in these, it's pretty whatever. I'd recommend just skipping as many fights as you can. Probably keep the difficulty more toned. Save you some time, probably too. I skip what I can. You can't skip that much, but try to walk past some shit. Alright. Far northeast from the snow-covered crash site. Left, right. Okay. Oh, it tells you where they are in the fucking quest log. Deactivate, I didn't realize. Tells you the order difficulty, I guess, too. Oh wait, we need to go back. Whew, what the hell, dude? You can tell my schedule's fucked. I'm fucking yawning like an idiot. I've been up for 12 hours. Streaming for 5. I guess I forgot about that. I'm not as bad off on being hungry as I thought. Yeah, dude, if you want to see that movie, I heard it's pretty good. Rotten Tomatoes got pretty good reviews so far. When they officially release, the reviews go down, but... seems to be pretty cool. Nobody else is gonna see it. It's that that horror movie where everything's like fucking silent or some shit. It's called like A Quiet Place, I think. It's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't seen a horror movie in a while. I said I don't willingly want to go out and get fucking spooked half the time, but I end up really enjoying like a good horror movie with cool concepts and atmosphere. I liked it.
Yes.
So I was like, I need to
Are you ready to order?
just go see them more. Gamey meat.
Take your time. See ya.
$389,000.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho! Uh-huh.
Crazy how much you make after like 44,000. I would have been like, holy shit, that's an insane amount of money. You know, a while ago. Now it's like that's I get that like every fucking tick. Yeah, 44, you know, whatever. That's cool, man. Can't build all these yet, man. Kalitsu. The man. The dude. You could put this in the fish market. Thought I didn't have any money left over. It was like 97,000. Didn't look like shit.
Uh-huh.
We can upgrade a few of these. I know which ones I'd want to upgrade. I guess the Wondrous Bazaar. Do we still need the wool? The pure wool. Still nobody's gotten it though, that's what is wild. I need 70s. Oh, we got enough.
Uh-huh.
It's right there. Alright. Do I have that wool yet? Nope. Let's go try this last Dreamer Maze. I think these are made so that you can keep doing them and farming them for money. Or not money, like items. I totally would never want to do them outside of this quest. I think there's like a final one you unlock. I don't know if it has anything to do with the citizen. Hopefully not, surely not. But there is like a, looks like a super boss type of one. Supposed to have like a level 95 boss at the end. So it's probably a little more serious, but you could probably be like 10-20 levels below a boss that. level and still kill it. Unless it's an elite. Or tainted, as they call it in this. I definitely recommend tweaking your tweaks towards XP. Killing the big bosses in the field gets you like a level each time too. So if you are gonna skip shit, make sure you do all that. The quests don't really give as much as you'd think. Right, these dudes are a little higher level. Might be able to manage though. We can't even get through here. Level 52, you're like, oh, why is he lower than the other guys? But these slime dudes do not fucking play around, man. We might not make it.
Careful, everyone!
Here goes.
We're doing some good damage, but he's doing some good damage too, man. Fuck. I haven't fought one of these guys in a while. Would have been fine if we could have kept rolling up.
Sorry.
Some enemies are just like weird. I'm glad the game doesn't have like that much challenge at the end of the day, because some enemies are just not like, there's no wind up. You just have to know like after a second or two he's gonna do something, and it could be something that'll just hit you instantly. Like you just can't, man.
Let's go to work.
Here
I feel like
goes.
this dude will be harder than the actual fucking dungeon. Use these.
Need a little help.
Okay, that shit.
Evan.
Fucking insta-annihilated that guy.
Make yourselves. Here goes.
Yeah.
Rocket.
I can buy these for like nothing.
Don't let me down. Here goes.
All these guys as they split. That's what I'm worried about.
Need a little help here.
And they don't like lose damage quite just as much.
Eat this. Here goes.
I like to beat this dude. You can do eating here too. Hmm.
Make yourselves useful.
God, I hate these enemies, man.
Eat this.
Oh, and like everything has like a huge animation. So like using your abilities is kind of like, sometimes. I'll just kite this dude from far away.
Need a little help here.
That's one good thing about these guys is they don't really do a whole lot from far away. Gotta be cheesy. I need to go to the general store and buy some medicine too. This does more damage over time. I don't think your dudes get XP. They die. That beats the point. I don't even know if you get much XP if they're like really hard. Create a bow. I don't think any of my fucking dudes here use bows. Oh, we still have like a million of these. Whatever.